Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, closed the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
But that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not to let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete.
Pressure early.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the puck will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get it down, but not before he gets to the +38.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. With his second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And in first down, they go right back to him. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Winston. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchdown. For the first play of the drive, they'll set out at the 16. Running back with the football. Gets some space around the 30. Here he goes. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
I hate that run play.
Well, this is a well-timed pitch here by the quarterback. That poor defender didn't have a chance. He's really in a no-win situation. Either the quarterback will give him a fake and keep it and get upfield himself, or he draws that defender towards him and then pitches.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Bites into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense contributes 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake. looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Yeah, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's doing.
Oh, okay, big boy.
Of the day.
Okay, big boy, almost ran it back.
Finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. He'll pitch it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Oh.
Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive.
This team with a play like
And
this.
here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nowhere to run.
Why they get to play like this?
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A play action, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
27.
You've got to be careful being so worried about this pass
No,
game and this
27.
that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football.
Come on,
Brody. Trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
He's wide open.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick dart to the right. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way.
Overthrow the fucking.
He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly.
He got away with
Gain
that.
gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the Aggies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Design quarterback run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Now the all-important extra point.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. He breaks free. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the 2nd half going.
What the heck?
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Random. What?
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Throwing up play action. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
I found a delay play in Arizona book that we got.
Closer to the 50.
It's really good timing.
A delay route, yep, it's in the pistol.
And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense.
It's a play action.
You're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to 24.
It works.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The tight end has got it. Breaking free at midfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Wow. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. QB to the tight end for a completion. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Breaks free. Quarterback.
No way, bro.
Make something happen.
The QB get hit by 2 niggas.
This is why I love the quarterbacks
For the first
that can
down.
make
Get out of
happen.
here.
Here you have an opportunity to try to create.
blitz.
Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
That's just so weak.
Touchdown.
QB break 2 tackles. 2 players tackles in 1 hit.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go
tackled by 2
behind
people at the
coverage
same
and make
time,
plays
breaking.
downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Jukes to get past the man. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up the first set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Why does he keep talking Desperados?
And he'll set up to throw. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit and the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Shaw. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Oh, wow.
Texas A&M. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, the tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. You know, it's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle it right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Broken tackle still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man runs out of bounds.
Yeah, got my revenge, Gibby.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Close
Give me
to the
that.
tight end. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Get up out of there.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A crucial pick 6.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Shaw. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Powering through. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quick pass, the catch is made.
That's the first
He'll pick
bubble
up the
screen
first down,
thrown.
stopped at the 27. Here comes the
Oh,
up-tempo
all
offense.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Bringing pressure. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch
underneath
for the touchdown.
over the top.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw here. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Chewing clock with the running game. He's got the first and still going. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense.
Yeah, it's in that pistol right. The one I mean, it's the.
It's the 2-minute timeout.
The Deuce's pistol.
To put the finishing touches here.
It's called PA deep in. Yeah, he delays on the circle delays.
Clemson now operating in the red zone.
Let's go. Ready, go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Timeout, so I can hit him with
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nah, that shit works.
Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Other nigga square was open.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Clemson. They are pouring it on now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Bringing it out. It's Shaw.
Oh, he out of there.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That keeps the score. Clemson, 61.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 43 set to kick this one away.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
And he's got it again.
Oh, my God.
He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. That's what they needed to secure this victory. Kirk, number 2 is going to go number 1 here early in the season.
Yeah, there's no doubt who the number 1 team will be next week. And to win a game of this magnitude early in the year is going to go a long way with the playoffs.
He was number 1. I was number 2.